dark.
What?
What did I do? I put my medium on against it. There's nothing in this room that can interfere with this, and that's still going off. It's not me. It's not me, the GoPro. I tested it. There was a little orb that went up here as well. I hope you got that. We're gonna go now.
Whoa.
Oh. Do you not want us to go?
So you're on flight mode for us?
Yeah.
Excellent. So Steve is in the doorway.
Yeah, that's right.
So Steve's going to do a bit of recording in the corridor whilst we're doing some pouring out in here, see if he picks up anything. We've had 2 incidents, haven't we, of footsteps tonight already? Yeah.
Yeah, and the door got undid as well. And I thought it was Michael coming into the room with me. Again, I saw in the box surprises. The footsteps, there was 15 clear footsteps walking up the stairs.
I checked with Tom, he said he was already here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Me and Michael just heard some, when were we on the King's thing floor, was
Yeah.
King Richards?
Yeah.
Because we went, Michael went to check if it was you. They were quite clear.
Yeah.
So
Cool, there you go.
yes. We'll go with yes. There's quite a lot of light coming up on that.
Yeah, that screen will go off in a second.
Okay, cool. Okay, good evening then, spirits.
What?
We've come along here this evening to try and communicate with you. We don't mean you any harm. We actually come with the utmost respect for you.
Sorry.
Is that your camera still making
Yeah, I
noises?
don't know why I was doing that. Sorry, stop that.
If you can try and come forward and let us know that you're here with us. There's lots of equipment on the floor. If you go towards it, your energy may be able to change the lights on the boxes on the floor. You may be able to make them flash, change the colour of the lights. There are some little balls on the floor. If you tap them, roll them, they'll flash for you.
Spirits, if you're actually in the hallway or the corridor outside the room, there are some devices either side. If you move towards them, they'll show that you're here. There's even a little round cat toy on the floor if you want to try and find that in the corridor. Just try and walk towards it and maybe set the light off so we can hear that you're outside.
Is that you guys in the back tapping?
I'm tapping.
Can you hear?
Is someone shuffling?
There was a bit of a coat shuffle next to me.
We just heard tapping at the back. I thought it was the guys at the back.
No, no, I thought it was you guys.
No,
We
no,
thought it was someone. No,
Yeah.
I'm not tapping.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you have that end want to call out then, I'll see if you get it going.
If there's any spirits here, would you like to come forward and let us know that you're here? We have some lights on the floor. There's a little ball. If you give that a push and set the lights off for us, just as let the tapping again over here. Just let us know that you're
I
there.
swear I can hear something shuffling.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you do the tapping a little louder for us? Anything at all?
So we next to Hazel?
No,
Just give me some.
it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just recording.
Hello spirits, my name's Wendy. I feel like you're here behind the bench. Could you perhaps tap or walk past me?
Okay.
My name's Aaron. Can you interact with someone in this room, please? Touch our hair, anything.
Good evening, Spirit. My name's Kerry. Could you make a whistling sound like this, please?
Hello spirits, my name's Joby. There's a box on the floor that's showing some numbers. It's showing us the temperature. Could you make it drop down to 57.5?
Next one round.
Hi, my name's Georgia. You can make yourself known in some way or introduce yourself at some point tonight. You're welcome to follow us around if you're not feeling social at the minute.
There's a lot of noise at the back here.
Yeah, what's this point? Sorry. Sorry, it's just.
Sorry.
It's yeah, I guess it's just the bed frame.
Is anybody leaning on the bed frame?
No, I'm not that close to it.
Who's in the bed then? Okay, I'll be sitting down that end, so whoever's next.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm with Georgia, who's next to me. She's kind of had a couple of breaths on her face now since we've been going around in the circle. So you're very welcome to kind of do that again. You know, I'm here with her. So yeah. I'm on the other side of this wall, by the way. So.
Okay. Hello, Spirit. I'm Marie. Would you like to make another tapping noise, please?
Here. Stopping. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Hello, Spirits. My name's Jane. Would you tap on this bench that I'm sitting on?
Hi Spirits, I'm Sam. Could you copy this noise, please?
Takes us to the back row.
Do be aware the window is open a bit so you might hear some wind noises. And there's two devices outside, one which is a music box, there's a REM pod. Okay, good evening spirits, my name's Michael. If you are here with us or you can hear my voice, you're more than welcome to join us in this room. All we ask you to do is try and communicate with us. If you can move around the room, there's lots of devices, some green lights, some boxes with numbers. There's also some little round cat toys that's on the floor. If you throw back to us, they'll light up. All you need is your energy to interact with them. If you need the energy, please come forward and take it from us. We'll give it to you freely. All we ask you to do is try.
Enough. Stroke.
Try to interact with us, please. Was this where the officers were? Is this where you rested? Are you an officer? If we shouldn't be here, let us know. Copy this noise for me, please. If you're outside in the corridor, there's 2 devices you can move towards. Try and set them off if you can. You copy my whistle? You give us your name through that device. Could you speak out your name? Are we welcome in this room? Or do you not want us here? You try and give us a sign.
Was that? Yes. I should have followed them. I nearly did. I thought that's where we were going.
We're going flights on flight mode phones.
Windy.
Cheers.
Just pretty much.
If you're in the room with us now, you can see us and hear us. Please come forward and interact with us in any way that you can. We're not here to harm you, disrespect you, or judge you. Are you related to this building? Did you work here? Were you in the army here? Was this the floor for the officers? Were you an officer? Copy this.
Psychic.
Any of you psychics in here?
It's all me. It's just coming, I think.
Okay, so half you in the table on there, half in there. You want
What was that?
Big old man.
Good. You recording?
Both of them.
cool.
Have I? Oh, I just wandered into the first room.
That's a bit fun.
I'm not telling you spirit my name.
I know.
Wandered in the wrong group.
And I've definitely seen it Draco.
Yeah, and I've been knocking about Draco tunnels like a spectre.
Okay, so you gather yourselves around the table. It's up to you guys how you normally do. So 1 hand, 2 hands. That's really, really, really bright.
Yeah, so
Oh, where's my torch on?
You just take it.
Yeah.
I'm still alive.
That's right. Give us a take that.
Huh?
I'll set this up and I'll take it off you.
That's cool.
What'd you do?
That's please.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I should move room. Is there a table set up in there? I don't think there is. I'll bring it down.
Is there any children here?
Oh, we're in here.
Oh shit. Has anybody seen that? There's a little girl in the picture behind me. That one, I don't really want to look at it again.
That one, yeah.
Is her face all weird? Or is it just...
It looks like she's got a bruised
That's
face.
horrible.
It looks like someone's punched her in the face.
That is hot.
That's a weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw it out the corner of my eye, I was like, oh, that's horrible. Oh, I don't know at all.
Is that the same one?
Nothing funny about it.
Could be the same girl?
I don't know. Not very.
Is there anybody here?
I've seen the weird picture of that. No, I've not seen this one in this corner.
Wait. Sorry, Let's put that in.
Horrible, eh? My God.
I'm just going to set the ramp pod up. It's going to make a bleeping sound again until it settles.
Cool.
No, that's
Oh, I
good.
don't like them.
Didn't do that last time, did it?
Is there anybody here who wants to play with the ball?
Is it a meat hook?
I hope not. I'm going to hope it's like a room like clothes. Sorry, am I supposed to
Hang the kids a bit when they get annoyed.
Yeah.
If there's anybody here, could you make a noise where you are? Or talk through the thing over there? The noise over there? Or make the loud noise?
Because that wasn't demonic. That was weird.
Can you say that again,
What
please?
is that device?
Just is it just like that?
Louder, I think it said. I
Louder.
swear it said louder.
Mainly.
Can you tell us your name? Who are you? What do you want?
Can you copy this?
Where are you? How old? Accent. How old are you?
Are you able to make the ball on the table move at all?
Roll the ball to yes.
Do you live here?
Do you say
I
I
did.
did?
Good. Okay, I
I've
thought
got the
so.
chills now.
Hello, guys.
Is this a man? Is this a woman?
I've got a man, but I don't know if it's because of the voice.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the voice
Yeah.
changes if it's a woman.
Did that K2 just go off then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps going on.
Slightly further away.
Darkness.
Did.
Do you like the darkness?
Can you tell us your name?
Is that possible?
Impossible.
Do you like the darkness with this?
What is your name?
Can you set off that meter again?
Did you say name?
Nobody. You must have a name. What's your first name?
Was it Andrew? Was your first name Andrew? Okay. If your first name was Andrew, can you light them up again?
Did you die here?
Did you work here or live here?
Did you have children?
Are you in any of these pictures? Did you know anyone in these pictures?
Are you one of the soldiers?
Is that more neutral?
Deserter.
Were you a code breaker? Were you a cook? Were you a deserter?
What's that?
You say discipline.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Maybe.
But it could be. Okay. Were you in trouble? Did you not want to go back? Or did you exert discipline on people that did desert? I'm so sorry. Yes, let me just, I don't know what just happened. Just went a bit weird. Oh, yeah. Are you in the room with us now? So, I think he might be stood in front of you because I looked at you and it wasn't, that's what made me jump, it wasn't you. Like it was almost like I was looking at somebody slightly taller.
Just me. Just me. I'm going to put it over here quickly.
Yeah.
It will settle the mic.
It's a loud noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we heard that coughing there, we thought it was the fire alarm.
Come on.
Just as
It doesn't worry, does it?
Are you still here? If you are, can you speak or make the lights go on or make the noise?
Can you make this noise somewhere in this room or in the corridor? Try it on here, make it a bit louder.
I can feel something.
I can feel.
If I say on the right of my face, I'm not sure. Might just be a window or something.
Is it cold here?
Are you a woman? Are you a female?
There we go. In my face.
There might be a breeze around the corners. It's quite horrible.
Okay.
Feel it around the window.
I'm gonna ask.
General.
Were you the general here?
Were you the general?
Got the general's mistress who he
Yeah,
removed by pushing down the
That's
stairs.
literally just what I was
That's the first thing
thinking.
that popped into my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. Okay, folks, so we are heading to free time. Ooh, hello.
Can you say that again, please? 'Cause it sounded a lot like fuck them.
Gentlemen!
Can you say it again?
Well, I'm hoping this is going to take us to the, what was it, the cells or something? Basement?
Oh, the area shows up.
Yeah.
It stinks out there.
Yeah. And surprisingly, it's actually.
Back here.
We'll have to go through there. What can we do?
We'll be in there.
Tom.
Kitchen.
Thank you. Yeah, through here. I remember this. Should take you to some more stairs.
Cellars.
There we go. Yeah, stairs are there. Carry on through here.
sit down because this is what's this supposed to be?
Oh, apparently it's this room, it's the boiler room in there.
Oh, thank you.
Is there any spirits that would like to make contact with us?
Where are you? That wasn't you. No, I'm hovering over it. I can't do it.
Can you spell your name? Are you a girl? Can you point to yes if you're a girl? Can you interact with my REM pod over there? Is there anybody in this room with us? Please come talk to us. Did you die in here? I didn't push that at the start then. Can you interact with something in this room? Do you want us to go?
I think it's over. No.
If that's you, can you make a noise? Can you do something? Contact us through the Ouija board? Put wind on my face. Like, breathe, I don't know. What's that?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh.
We should wear his boots. It makes such noise. What is that?
We're going to say goodbye now. Is there anything you'd like to say before we go? Breathe down to goodbye.
Right, sure as hell didn't. Oh, Christ.
No, don't worry.
I sure as hell didn't bloody.
I didn't move that. At the very start, I did not move that, and I didn't move it a little bit, like when it was going. I don't know, it was weird. Okay. That was really weird.
Don't overtype my thing. That's bad.
I never thought I was going to get that off. And the thing is, I sweaty hands as well.
Yeah, the problem, Aaron. Look. Oh man, my SD card.
What's that?
It's been full. Aaron, I might have to upload some stuff to my phone book and then delete the leads from there.
That's going to take way too long.
No, I'm not downloading from the app.
Unless you just use your phone.
Yeah, can do. That's another option.
Cellars is through there. We went through there last time. Just upstairs. Yeah. So we got a bang as we left, and we got the Ouija board moved.
Might be in trouble there.
Where?
My phone won't connect to my GoPro.
Recording the phone.
Yeah, but my phone keeps stopping.
Why is it still going up for? Please make yourself known. Would you like us to leave? I heard a bang from in here. Yeah. The media picked it up as well. If that was you, can you make a noise? And another bang. And again. That wasn't that. It came from over here.
Yeah, okay, so I think
Can you make a sound? Alright, I think, should we take another venture into the cellars again? Yeah. That's where we keep getting the action from. I heard a few bangs in that corner over there. I heard a bang from in there. And my media mod did pick it up, so I'm hoping it's going to actually appear on footage.
well, that's how it reaches the building as well.
I think we're going to go to the cellars, aren't we?
Oh, we need a picture of that. That's
I think we're going to skip down into the cellars again.
yeah, we could done that.
That's where we keep getting the most action.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Which way do you want to go?
What's the cellars down there. What do you want to do?
What's through there?
Yeah. See which one that.
Well, you know where your place is. Yeah.
Seems like it's a really small building. Say stuff only on the store by any chance. Oh, Jesus.
On the spirit box in the oven, it did keep saying stuff about kitchen.
Yeah, we've got that
I'm gonna put a REM pod down. What was that? Dunno. I'm gonna put the REM pod down. I'm also gonna put down a spirit box. Can you mess about with the K2 meter? Make more lights appear. I don't know if that was anything, but I was like gust of wind. What did I do?
Yeah, something there.
I put my medium on against it, hopefully it'll get it. Bang something in this room. Can you interfere with the REM pod? Make the lights go off on my K2 meter.
Oh, that's sticking through. I think it's picking up music. I don't think so.
Don't know. The K2 hasn't gone off in a while. Can you interfere with anything in this room? Preferably what I have laid out for you. Would you like to make contact with us? Did you like cooking? What was that?
That's me, sorry.
What did that say? I said something.
Foreign or something.
Were you foreign? Were you a foreign soldier? Were you a cook? Can you make the K2 go off? Hopefully the video can suss it out.
I said there's an acid variant.
Should we go up?
This one, I'm going to look up on there.
Alright, we're going to leave now. We're going to go and look in the attic. If you go.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know if that was me.
No, no.
Looking like this. But it's not, you have to be a lot closer to that.
Still going up.
And the EMF going off. Okay, that wasn't me.
Wow.
There's nothing in this room that can interfere with this, and that's still going off.
Alright, keep the camera rolling, just in case.
It's not me. It's not me, the GoPro. I tested it.
I know, just...
There was a little orb that went up here as well. I hope we got that. If that was you, can you do that again?
As soon as we were leaving, everything just went crazy.
We're going to go now.
Whoa.
Oh. Do you not want us to go? Okay, we're going now.
I thought this was the key, a lot faster.
Alright, we're going to set up in here, I think. Yeah. We're going to put the EMF out again because we're getting quite a lot on that. I'm going to put that in the middle of the room. Where's that light? Yours?
My pocket?
We'll say pull it over there facing this way.
What, this light?
Yeah, put it in the corner of that room over there facing this way. Why is that still going off? Ooh.
It doesn't make any sense because it goes through frequencies.
Can you interact with something on the floor? Can you say something? We are now in the attic, I think. Are we in the attic? Yeah, we are in the attic. What's the matter? I don't know what that was.
Just like stopped recording, it blanked, and then it went to photo.
Oh yeah, yes. Recording stopped, didn't it? Can you interfere with something? Tap us on the shoulder. Interact with my REM pod. something's been dragged on the floor.
Yeah.
What is that?
Whoa. What's the attic?
The K2 went blinked up.
Did it?
I don't know if I got that on camera. It was when we were looking at the thing. The attic hatch. I mean, we're not really doing too much now, are we?
Got nothing.
We're going to leave in a minute.
Yeah.
If you'd like us to leave, can you make a sound? Can you do something? Cheers. Alright, we're going to move into a different room because there's not a lot going on in here. That was me. Look at that.
Oh my god.
I found you a crusty hat in here. I don't want to be seeing that sort of thing, man. Put it away. That door opened by itself.
I have no idea. I was looking that up. That sky would be green.
No, you're not coming because they would have called you. Thank you. Chew it down here.
What the hell was that?
I might be able to get away with that.
Disgusting.
It's coming down now. Yeah. Look at you,